Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you a lesser-known story about Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. We all know him as an investing genius, but even geniuses make mistakes. And the mistake I'm about to tell you about, according to Buffett himself, cost him an incredible $200 billion in opportunity cost. Yes, you heard that right, $200 billion. The story begins in 1962. At the time, Buffett was seeking bargain investment opportunities, following the philosophy of his mentor, Benjamin Graham. Graham's approach focused on finding deeply undervalued companies, so cheap that you could liken buying them to picking up a cigar butt off the street. You might get one last free puff before discarding it. Buffett set his sights on a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. The company was struggling, and Buffett believed he could buy its shares cheaply, wait for other textile mills to close, and then sell his stake for a modest profit. A true cigar butt investment. But things didn't go as he expected. In fact, Berkshire Hathaway, under the management of a man named Seabury Stanton, took actions that infuriated Buffett. Instead of buying back Buffett's shares at a fair, agreed-upon price, Stanton deliberately offered a lower price. This left Buffett feeling utterly disrespected. He was so upset that he decided to teach Stanton a lesson. And so, instead of selling his shares, Buffett did something he would later regret immensely. He decided to buy out all of Berkshire Hathaway. He bought more shares, gained control, fired Stanton, and took the reins of this struggling textile company himself. You can imagine the scene: an investing genius, instead of pursuing other golden opportunities, getting bogged down in a personal vendetta. For the next 2 decades, Buffett tried to revive Berkshire Hathaway's textile business. He poured money into it, he tried to innovate, but the U.S. textile industry at that time was in an irreversible decline. Saving it was like trying to keep an iceberg from melting in the sun. Eventually, Buffett had to admit defeat. He gradually closed down the textile mills and transformed Berkshire Hathaway into a holding company, using the cash flow from the textile operations to invest in other areas, slowly building the colossal financial empire it is today. However, the most valuable lesson wasn't about saving Berkshire Hathaway from bankruptcy, but about the opportunity cost. Buffett estimated that his decision to acquire the entire textile company out of anger, instead of selling his shares and reinvesting in better opportunities, cost him a staggering $200 billion in lost gains. What's even more striking is that 13 years after his mistake with Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett made a similar error. He bought another textile company, Wambuck Mills, and that company also quickly closed down shortly thereafter. This shows that even the best can repeat mistakes if they haven't truly internalized a deeper lesson. The priceless lesson for us. This story serves as a powerful reminder: never let personal emotions, especially anger or a desire for revenge, dictate your financial decisions. When emotions run high, our logic often gets clouded. Warren Buffett learned a harsh lesson: focus on intrinsic value, on true business potential, rather than personal reasons or impulsiveness. And another crucial lesson: learn from past mistakes and never repeat them. I hope this story gives you a deeper insight into the journey of a legendary investor, and more importantly, helps you draw valuable lessons for yourself. Thank you for listening.